Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy King07 here, back with another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind you all out there, the other kings and queens, and I hope you all are having a very blessed day. And I'm back with another NBA 2K23 video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 5 ways that you could become a better point guard in the rec or in park. It applies to both situations, but unless this video is more so tailored for becoming a point guard, like a Chris Paul type of play style, Trae Young, a LeBron James, Trae Young probably isn't the same exact play style as those two other guys I named, but just becoming a pass first point guard. This isn't a video showing you guys the best jump shot, best dribble moves, the sigs, peaks, and stuff like that, or just showing you ways to create your own shot. This is the point guard video. So moving into the first way to becoming a better point guard is organization. And what I mean by organization is determining what type of offense do you feel most comfortable running as a point guard, right? You could either run the pick and roll or you could run a 5-out offense. Both of them are very viable in this 2K. But also, if you're running a 5-out offense, you got to decide who are your best 2 shooters on your team. Put them on the 2 hashes, and then whoever your 2 best slashers are on the team, throw them in the corner so you could call them on cuts, and they could get elite contact dunks. As well as if you're running the pick and roll, you got to decide which hash do you want open each possession, and also determine who's your best shooter that you could put them at the hash, and then have your 2 slashers down in the corners that they'll be ready and available to cut whenever. And also, it's just better when everything's organized because you'll be knowing who's in what corner getting, and then you could connect which icon is always going to be in which spot. You know what I mean? Having things as organized as possible helps not only yourself as a point guard run the offense as efficiently as possible, but it helps your teammates get used to their roles and their spots on the court. Now moving on to the second way you can become a better point guard in 2K23 is going to be communication. As a point guard, it is your 100% job to be as communicative as possible on the offensive end. And what I mean by this, you guys might have certain plays. You might want the hash guy to rap you. So you say, "Yo, let's rap. Switch sides." You want one of your corners to cut. Get an easy bucket. Have one of your corners cut. Let them know. Communicate at all times as a point guard. If you say, "Yo, listen, I think we're in the pick and roll," you're talking to your center, right? You're like, "Listen, every time I drive, the center's coming down with me and they're leaving you open. They don't trust you that you can shoot. Just stay at the top of the key when I drive and I'll hit you on the pop." That's what I'm talking about. It's all about communication. If you communicate with your teammates, you could get very easy buckets, as well as helping everybody out. So there's no confusion on offense, because it's always frustrating if the offense is dead and then 2 people cut at the same time, right? Or if you're about to drive to the rim and then somebody from the corner just randomly cuts, like it ruins your rim run. You get what I mean? So just make sure to communicate with your teammates. Moving on to step and way number 3 is going to be icon passing. Now, you guys might be watching this video and say, "Oh, all I do is icon passing." Now listen, I icon pass probably 99.9% of the time. Every time I'm dribbling the ball up the court, I already have my icons open, right? I've been playing with probably like 10 to 15 guys, the same 10 to 15 guys over the past like 3-4 years of 2Ks. And they're good players, but not a single one of them icon passes. And that's the difference. They could probably run point guard pretty solidly, right? But that inefficiency of being able to icon 99.9% of the time, they're going to miss a lot of wide open people. And they're not going to, if you don't icon pass, you can't run point guard at a high level. That's just the fact of the matter. So make sure, get it engraved in your mind. Always hit R1 or IB to pull up your icons and icon pass literally everything. Sometimes I run the 2s in park and I'm still icon passing. All I have to do is click A. There's no other teammate to pass it to. But I have it so engraved in my mind to icon pass. I icon pass literally everything. Right, guys? So make sure you guys are out there icon passing, because it also makes things easier. Because if you have, going back to stage number 1 and 2 with organization and communication, if you have your players, your teammates in the same spots every single game, knowing their icon is going to be so much easier. Because in a lot of these clips that you guys are seeing, or the clips you saw earlier in the video, like if I'm pulling up my icon, I know exactly where my teammates are, and sometimes there'll be somebody not on the screen, but I know that could be like my opposite hash, and he's gonna be open. But even though his icon's not on the screen, I know where. I just have it engraved in my mind, like, all right, that's my teammate, and he's gonna be there, and he's that icon every single game, right? So I could pass to him without him even being on my screen. But nonetheless, moving on to way and step number 4, we're moving into IQ. Now this, guys, of course we're playing a virtual video game that it's a basketball simulation game, right? There's going to be people that they're really good without using IQ, meaning they're really good at creating their own shot. They're really good dribblers. They're really good at being able to beat their man off the dribble. Like, there's a lot of ways to being good in 2K without IQ, right? But I think if you combine stick skill with IQ, that's where you get the pro league players, you know, the E-League players. Having IQ is, let me give you some examples, right? IQ could be understanding in scenarios, or just understanding what defense the other team is, right? Understanding patterns and rhythms throughout the game. Like, okay, every time I drive, the center comes down to help, so the corner is going to be open where my center is sitting, right? Or sometimes he's stepping putting a step further, right? Say I drive, center comes down to help, hash goes down to corner, so then you realize, okay, I got to stop dotting corner because they keep covering corner now on their rotation. Now I got to dot hash. You know, it's all about IQ and realizing what's about to happen. And also, in terms of IQ, another thing that I'm big on is anticipation. Anticipation a lot of the times happens with my team when we're running the 5-out. It's all about one more, knowing when to pass that one more, because defense, people are able to run around the court like they all got 99 speed, 6'7", 6'8", they could contest everything, right? So just being one step ahead of the defense at all times, that is super, super big in 2K. And going ahead and moving on to step and way number 5 to becoming a better point guard in 2K23 is going to be one of the most important steps or ways. It's going to be patience. Guys, dribble the ball up the court with patience and confidence. Don't go at 100 miles per hour. If you get the ball, don't be spamming A. Just get the ball, relax, observe what's open on the court, take your time. Being a point guard is all about patience. And another aspect of patience is, say you're making a mistake here and there. Don't get frustrated at yourself. Just stay patient. Just know you're the point guard of the team. The team is dependent on you, but you surrounded yourself with good teammates that they're going to have your back, bro. And your teammates got to be patient with you as a point guard as well. Each 2K, of course, it's always tough adjusting to the new type of game style. The first month or two are always tough before people start finding the meta builds and the meta ways to score. So it's all about, guys, patience is key. Patience is a virtue. Guys, that is going to be the 5 ways, the 5 steps to becoming a better point guard in 2K23. Comment down below if any of these helped you out. And if you did overall enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, KingSir7. I'm out. Peace.